Welcome to the call. I'm Marie Belena from the San Diego Marketplace. I have the honor and the privilege to introduce our guest speaker tonight. He is a servant leader with a golden heart. He will be dropping gems of wisdom. So I urge you to take down notes and learn from the very best. Let me take myself out of the way and bring to you Mr. Julian Lewis.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the call, wherever you're calling from. It might be morning if you're calling somewhere else around the world, but wherever you are, we're excited for you to be on the call. Before I get started, I just want to show my appreciation for Miss Marie Belena. And for those of you that don't know her background, she's successful as a software engineer outside of this project. But in this project, she's reached a prestigious position called regional coordinator, which means she is building and developing teams all across the company, all across the world. And so I couldn't have thought of anybody better to get us kicked off. So thank you for getting us started this evening. And I look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I get started, I just want to give you a brief background on myself so we're not complete strangers. My name is Julian. Prior to getting involved with this business project, I was a simple senior systems engineer, and I was working 80 to 90 hours a week. I don't know if you've been that busy before, but my job was working me to death, it felt like. I was taking 50 to 60 flights a year, and I was going to continue to do that until my fiance and I found out we were going to have a baby girl. Good fortune came my way. I was introduced to this project, and I found it to be a way out. I was able to get involved and building this business, following the system, and allowed somebody as busy as me to work this thing. And here's what happened. Building it over time, in 6 months, I built to a point where I was able to make the decision to walk away from my full-time job and focus on ACN, come home to my family, and be the type of father that I felt my daughter deserved. So what we're going to do right now is I want to share with you the details of the project. But first, we're going to take you through a 2-minute overview video so that you can kind of get a bird's eye view of what it is that we're doing. Afterwards, I'll dive into the details. And then what we're really here for this evening is the training. We're going to go through a training that's going to be comprehensive, and you're going to understand exactly what we do and why we do it. And you're going to see why ACN is such a scalable business. For anyone that has experience in this industry or not, you'll be able to get results going step by step with the system. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pull up this video and we can get right into it.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a news feed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. With a 27-year track record of success, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Now, ACN has added identity theft protection through ID Seal to its suite of essential services. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held companies in the world. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
All right, so the video does a great job summing up how the company works, giving you a bird's eye view of what it is that we're doing. But just to recap, what ACN has done is they've partnered with major providers with companies that we have to pay bills to every single month. And what they do is, in partnership with those providers, they bring the service direct to the customer eliminating expensive advertising, lowering the price to the customer. So the customer's happy because they pay less on their bill every single month. And you and I get to participate as independent business owners and get paid like the utility company month in and month out when these customers pay their bills. So that's ACN in a nutshell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the details so that you can really understand this. And then we're going to get into the training. So if you take a look at the slides that I'm bringing up, what you'll notice is if you take ACN's background, give me 1 second. The background of the company, we started in business in January of 1993. We're in 27 countries on 5 continents, so we're global. We've done over $4 billion over the last 5 years. We've acquired millions of customers. And we're dealing with essential services, both for the home and for the business. Services like cell phone, high-speed internet, bundled services, television, energy, healthcare, security and automation, payment processing, and identity theft protection. And these are companies that a lot of you are familiar with. Companies such as DirecTV, Dish Network, Frontier, Vivint Home Security, Spectrum Cable, and AT&T, just to name a few. And the reason why these brand name companies have partnered with ACN, like I mentioned before, is because of our unique business model. What ACN does great is they help our partners go direct to the customer, bypassing expensive forms of advertising, which means the customer is able to save money. And by going through you as an independent business owner, you're able to get paid. And what's also powerful, there's enough left over to do some good in the world. And we do that through our charity, Project Feeding Kids, in connection with Feeding America here in the States and Food Banks Canada up north. When a customer's acquired, a child gets fed. So that's the simplicity of what we do. ACN takes care of the heavy lifting. We get to partner with a global platform with all these major providers for a one-time cost of only $199. And as your business expands into multiple cities, states, and even countries, the overhead expense to operate a global ACN business monthly is only $25. So you get your personalized website, Compass online and marketing tools, complete business tracking and reporting, complete customer support. And as an independent business owner with ACN, you get perks that you only get by being an independent business owner. And these perks allow you to get savings anywhere that you shop, cash back anywhere that you shop, and also shop and earn and get from Furnishings Direct about 40% discount on anything that you purchase through them direct to you. So there's so much that's available just for being an independent business owner. But the real meat and potatoes, really what we're doing is you get your own online business that you can build wherever you can access the internet. So you can build it on the go, you can build it remotely, you can build it in person. Any type of way you want to build it, ACN is supporting you to be able to get results and generate income. And speaking of income, I want to share with you how we get compensated. The first way is called personal monthly customer bonuses. When you acquire your first 3 services, ACN is going to pay you a $75 bonus. Refer 2 more services for a total of 5, and you're going to earn a $200 bonus. From that point forward, every 3 additional services is going to earn you another $200 bonus. There's no limit to the amount of times you can do that every calendar month. On top of that, as you share this opportunity and people become customers, when your customers pay their bills, you're going to get a percentage of those customers' bills. ACN starts you out earning 3% on all the monthly commissionable revenue coming from your customers' bills. But as you gather more customers, ACN bumps up your percentages, and you can max out earning a full 20% on all of the monthly commissionable revenue coming from the bills that your customers are paying. And as you share this opportunity with others and people decide to participate and join as independent business owners, they don't just join ACN, they join as a part of your organization or your team. And you have the ability to earn bonuses that are paid out weekly when your team acquires customers, ranging between $50 and as high as $350 extra dollars every single time that occurs. And as your team's customers start paying their bills, not only do your team members get paid monthly, so will you. You can earn 4% monthly commissionable revenue on all of the bills that your team's customers are paying. And as you and your team gather more services, you're able to earn positions that will allow you to get increased bonuses, increased residual income, and take vacations all around the world. And what's great is it doesn't matter how you want to build ACN. ACN is going to support you each way, whether it's online. We have presentations and trainings that you can plug into online. We have with your team, we have personal and virtual events. ACN has in-person, regional and national trainings that you can plug into consistently to keep yourself leveling up in this business. And we have virtual events as well that you can plug in. So like I said, whether it's in person, whether it's remote, whether it's both, you have the opportunity to do that and be supported with the company. And so the next step is to show you how to enroll as an independent business owner, utilize the support system, participate in the training, and start acquiring customers. And we walk you through this and lock arms with you because you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And at this point, at the presentation, most people have enough information to determine what category they fit in as it relates to moving forward in ACN. So here's what I want you to think about. If you're brand new, seeing this for the first time or the second time, ask yourself what category you fit in. Whether you're leaning more towards category 1, that means you love what you saw, it makes sense, you like the idea of getting paid every month on bills. We want to welcome you to the team, and we're going to show you how to get started. If you're category 2, that means you're a lot like me when I saw this business. It made sense, I liked it, but I had a few questions. And what we're going to do is we're going to help you get your questions answered so that you can make the best decision for you. And then category 3 is someone that loves the idea of saving money on these bills. And if that's you, we're going to take you through the website to identify every area that you can benefit by becoming a customer and supporting your friend or family member in their business. And with that being said, what we're going to do right now is we're going to launch right into the training. And I want to let you guys know training is everything. When it comes to ACN, training is the reason why I was able to be successful. Guys, I had no business being in business. I didn't understand how business worked. I didn't even know what the first step to make was. But ACN took all the guesswork out of it. They supplied a blueprint. And they had leaders that were able to mentor and coach me and work with me because I was part-time and spare time so that I could get results until I started to learn it well enough that I could take the reins and start getting those results on my own. And even when I started getting those results on my own, they were still only a phone call away to be able to help me and support me with my business. And I want to show you what that looks like with ACN. So we're gonna go right through the blueprint of this business, and you're gonna understand exactly why so many people are having results. So the first thing that we do is we help you to get started with your ACN personalized website. So I want to give you guys a tip. So you can go to acncompass.com. If you're taking notes, go to acncompass.com and you can click on getting started for new IBOs. And there's these quick 30 to 45 second videos that show you how to step-by-step visually walk through your back office, how to get accredited, how to do everything that you need to in the very beginning. And it's great. It's like YouTube University. You can do it at any time that you want, whether it's late at night, whether it's at a lunch break, or whether you do things in the morning. It's flexible and around your schedule so that you can understand exactly how to build ACN as a business. The next step is to get into your ACN mindset. Mindset is everything. The only thing that is different from you and everyone else is your mindset, the way you show up in the business. And the way we develop a rock solid foundation in your mindset is to determine why you're doing ACN. Now, you may be thinking, I already know why. It's to make extra money or to make residual income. My question to you is, think about, what are you going to do with the residual income? Who are you going to impact? What is it going to change in your life? Whether it's time with family, to pay off some bills, help with college education for your children, to help your parents, a family vacation, or to give more to charity. The reason I got involved was because I wanted to be a father who was present in his daughter's life. And I knew that working 80 to 90 hours a week wasn't going to be the conducive environment to do so. So I needed a change in my life. And that change came through following the system in ACN. But the thing that kept my feet to the fire, the thing that allowed me to learn something new when I was making a great income at my job, the thing that got me out of my comfort zone was thinking about my daughter. She was the reason, she was the fuel, she was the thing that pushed me to go outside of my comfort zone to get it done with this company. So you want to determine that right away. And once you determine your reason why, we get you going. And you want to start thinking like a business owner. Understand that business owners make decisions. They're not indecisive. They learn how to make decisions. Learning that there's a learning curve. There are going to be ups and downs in ACM because it's a part of life. Develop the right mental attitude and be positive. You have the understanding that we don't sell in this business, we sort. Some will, some won't. So what? We keep moving through. Have long-term thinking and never quit. And when it relates to building the business and the mechanics, this slide right here is one of the most important slides you're going to see the entire day, because everything that comes from or everything that generates in ACN in your business comes from this slide, the list. And we deal with something we call warm market. Warm market are people you know. And I want to be clear, it's not just people that you know extremely well. These are associates, maybe people that you see consistently in the gym, people that you work with, people that you see consistently at a Starbucks you go to, or wherever the case. If you can see them and recognize them, you want to put them down. And your list means your social media contacts, your cell phone contacts, your email contacts. These are all the people that are in your phone, people that we can identify, and we can help them to get exposed to what we're doing and let them tell us where they would see themselves participating with the company. And then we contact everyone and let them sort themselves in or out of the business. And here's how we do it. There is something that we do that will make it very simple and easy for you to expose everyone to the opportunity. We simply just ask people for their opinion. And when you ask people for their opinion, people get empowered and inspired to give it. And the only way that they can give it is by seeing the business. And so by getting people to asking people for their opinion, you get sets of eyes on ACN. The more people you have exposed to the business, the more people are going to partner and participate in yours. And as we show people the opportunity, we're going to sort through people. Our job isn't to sell and convince. And that's what I loved about the business. My job, see, if you would have told me I had to contact family and friends, ask them for their opinion to convince them to do ACN or to convince them to be my customer, I would have been extremely uncomfortable with it. I never would have done it. But what I love about this is we're not convincing them of anything. We're asking them their opinion, their honest opinion on what they see with ACN. Some are going to see a value and get started in the business. Some are going to see an opportunity to save money on some bills. And some are going to see their chance to refer you business because they're excited about where you're going. Either way it goes, it's their decision at the end of the day. So we ask what category people are. And you saw that at the end of the presentation. Whether you're category 1, you're excited about the opportunity and ready to move forward. Category 2 is someone who's interested and has questions. And then category 3 is someone who's excited about becoming a customer. With category 3, we just take them through and walk them through your website. With category 2, we answer the questions, and your mentor will help you to get those questions answered. In category 1, we help them to enroll in the business. And if you can keep it that super simple, understand that professionals sort, amateurs sell and convince. Sorting is fun. Convincing is draining. You want to be a professional. Listen, sort, and move on. And remember, it's all about the timing. People will join when the timing is right. So if someone decides not to join today, just remember this. People are always looking to reevaluate their bills. They're always looking for a way to be able to earn extra income. And as things change, people's minds change. And if you can get great at just asking people that say, I'm not ready right now, if you can follow up and show them, check on them later, you're going to have a lot of those people decide to join in your business later on. So some will, some won't, some wait. Who's next? And with that being said, what I want to do right now is I want you to hear from an individual who got started in the business and at first had a different mindset. Her mindset shifted, and the moment it did, she was able to take ACN to the next level. She's a regional coordinator in the business. She's out of the San Diego marketplace. She's a software engineer, a mother of two, and she's extremely excited about where she's going in the business. So, Mrs. Marie Belena, if you don't mind, could you share what your mindset shift was before? What were you getting results, and what happened after your mindset shift changed, and what that meant for you and your business?
So good evening, everyone. What changed was I made a decision. So early on in my business, I wasn't being really coachable. I have an amazing mentor, but I wasn't listening and not doing what the system requires. But I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, and that made me realize that my job was killing me. So I made a decision and told Mr. Lewis that I need to make ACN work for me. And from then on, I was just following the system to a T. I followed whatever my mentors were telling me to do, and I gained result. I didn't do it alone. It was through the training and the support that ACN had in place.
Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate it. And we're so excited for you. I know for those of you that understand the ACN compensation plan, she is a regional coordinator on her way to regional director right now. And I couldn't think of anybody better out here in this market because she's working hard with her team to make that happen. So thank you so much again. And what we're going to do right now, very excited, we're going to get into customer acquisition. So if you're ready, I hope you guys are ready or taking notes or somewhere that you can, because we're going to talk about customer acquisition. And we're going to talk about personal residual income. First things first, I want to let everyone know that when it comes to ACN, training is everything. We're not going to be spending time this evening training you on the ins and outs of every single one of the services. But if you go here or you go to acncompass.com, you're going to see all the trainings you need for all of the services, whether it's all of our existing services or even our new services like Impact Health Share. You're going to be able to get all of that at acncompass.com. All right. Now, what we're going to be doing this evening is we're going to be talking about how we acquire the customer. Okay. You understand how you're going to be able to get the what when you get to the trainings, but you put those two together and you're going to be unstoppable when it comes to your ACN business. So the first step is to become your own customer. That's thinking like a business owner. The reason why you want to become your own customer is because it's going to build belief. You're going to see that everything works. You're going to train yourself in the process because you're going to take yourself through the process that your customer is going to go through. You're going to get paid on your own services, which means you're going to have the opportunity to be a testimonial of getting paid on these bills monthly. And by referring customers, you'll have the chance to get free services through those referrals. So that's so powerful. You'll have the tax write-offs, everything to speak of. And when people ask you how you like it, you'll be able to confidently share with them your experience when it comes to being a customer. And then next thing is, by being a customer, you earn bonuses. Your first 3 services totaling 7 points or 2 services totaling 12 points is going to earn you your first paycheck in the company. ACN rewards you for getting a fast start in this business and doing that within your first 30 days. And then the next step is to get you a few more services, whether it's identity theft protection, gas and electricity, cell phone, payment processing, home security, internet, television, or health sharing. We have the services. Every single one of those services has what we call a point value, ranging anywhere between 1 point, some services, or 4 points. Some services can go as high as 10 points. But when you go and get customers, when you get your first 5 services totaling 10 points, you're going to earn $200. And it shows you an example of how that would look if you did it this way. So someone that got home security, identity theft protection for themselves and a family member, gas and electricity, that totals over 10 points. That's 27 points in this example. And the person that did this earned an additional $200 bonus just for doing it. So that's just a breakdown of how that works. And there's a special bonus on the table for the month of May. And just by going after these services, you can earn these bonuses. And I want to break this down for you. So when you join ACN in the month of May and you go after ID Seal, Zoom, Flash, and Flash services in Canada, Fluent in Canada, Flash services in the Flash Mobile in the United States, all of those services have what we call increased points. And you can see that right there. I know it's pretty small. You can go to the ACN compensation plan, which you can find at acncompass.com. And you can look at all these increases. But the reason why ACN increases and does point promotions in the month of May is they want to see you get off to a fast start. They want to see you earn higher percentages on your residual income right out of the gates. And they want to see your ability to go out and get rewarded by earning the fast start bonuses that ACN has for the month of May. There's also powerful referral programs in the month of May as well. We have our Get 5, Get Rewarded through ID Seal, where you can receive a bonus equal to the cost of your quarterly or annual ID Seal subscription. We have our Zoom Energy Power Up program, where you can refer 12 plus residential natural gas and or electricity customers, and you can receive a bonus equal to the average commodity charges on both gas and electricity. We also have our Flash Mobile Get 5, Get Free, where you can earn free service, a free line of service on your personal account for every 5 Flash Mobile accounts acquired. And then for Flash services in Canada, they have an opportunity in Canada to be able to refer for IBOs and for customers, where you can get 5 and get free and earn a free service for every 5 Flash services, internet or internet home phone customers. And then Sphere is doing what we call our Meet or Beat program, where IBOs and merchants can each receive a $250 Visa gift card if Sphere can't meet or beat the customer's current processing rate. So it's a win for you and it's a win for your potential customer. And here's the special bonus that I was mentioning for people that have a start date in the month of May. All you have to do to be eligible is have a start date this month. And if you go out and reach executive team leader within your first 30 days with a minimum of 15 points from your organization, you're going to receive a $425 bonus. This bonus is in addition to the $75 personal customer bonus. You combine those, that's a $500 extra to you just for going out and gathering some customers and showing some people the business. And then on top of that, if you go out and gather more customers this month, you're going to be able to earn more bonuses. Remember, I mentioned after you gather your first 5 services totaling 10 points, every 3 additional services is $200 bonus. So you get 8 services totaling 16 points. You see there, it's $400. 11 services, which is just 3 more services totaling 6 points, 22 points. That's another $200 bonus. There's no limit to the amount of times you can do that each calendar month. And the reason why you want to focus on this is because as you acquire more customers, you increase your residual income and your personal customers. Well, how do you do it? By focusing on showing people and selling people on being a customer? No, all you have to do is what we mentioned earlier. Get people's opinion on the business and allow them to sort themselves into the category. Some are going to become business partners while others are going to become customers. And every single time someone chooses to become a customer, that's going to tack on more personal points, and that's going to increase your personal residual income. All you have to do is follow the 7-day game plan and repeat. And by doing so, you're going to allow people to identify whether they want to become your customer, whether they want to be a referral, or they want to become a business partner and participate in business with you. Now, electricity and gas, you can earn up to 2 points with that for residential and 2 points for business. And with health impact, health sharing, we have up to 6 points that you can earn with that new service. And I highly recommend all of you get to the trainings on that service and make sure that you're accredited right away. And then with Vivint Home Security, we have 8 points in May for all of the Vivint customers, as well as 2 points for the smaller plan. ID Seal, we have plans that are range from $28.99 for the Platinum. The Platinum Plus is $34.99, but the best is the quarterly or annual. You get the best value for those. And in the month of May, the quarterly plan is 4 points and the annual plan is 8 points. So just by focusing on those plans, you're going to be able to increase your points there and have the ability to earn that bonus of $500 right away, creating your story and solidifying your foundation in the business. So with that being said, what I'd like to do right now is I'd love for you to hear from a gentleman who's having a lot of success. He's out of Illinois. He just came back from one of his first big events in Lake Tahoe, and he's fired up right now. But he started out extremely busy, full-time job in the day, part-time job at night, and he's a single father. But he was able to see the value in ACN. He had courage to start, even though he had never done anything like this. He was a little nervous that he wouldn't be able to succeed because this was brand new. But what he did is he followed the system, and through following the system, he was able to get results, and he's running towards regional coordinator right now. So without any further ado, I want to introduce Jeko Sikad out of Illinois. Do you mind sharing a little bit about your background, why you got involved, where you're going, and where you see yourself in the future?
Oh, thank you, Julian. Good evening, ACN. My name is Jeko Sikad, and I'm Executive Team Leader here in the Illinois Marketplace. I'm a compliance specialist in the morning, working in an electronic recycling facility, and a retail team member at night, working 40 to 60 hours. I joined ACN because of my son as well. So I'm a single dad and spends most of my time working. So I need more time with my son. When I started ACN, I couldn't imagine how I can excel on this business. I don't have any experience in doing marketing, and it's my first time in doing business. With the help of my team, training on ACN website and attending events, I find myself running the business with success. Joining ACN is a privilege for me. When I went to Tahoe event last week, I was blown away. I gained a lot of motivation and self-confidence, especially on how to approach people, how to present, and ask opinion on how to pick a good leader. So thank you very much, Julian, and hope everything is okay tonight. Thank you.
Hey, and Jeko, everything is great. If I told you the weather out here in San Diego, you would be upset. So I'm going to keep this to myself. But yeah, things are great out here. It's good to see your face. And I'm excited for everything that you're doing, you and your team as well. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a simple business if you follow it step by step. So even if you have no experience like Jeko, or you have experience, if you follow the blueprint and you just go step by step with your mentor, you'll be able to get the results that they're getting in the business. So again, thank you for everything you're doing. Next thing that we're going to cover is team building. And team building is so important because what it does is it allows you to leverage your time. You follow a blueprint, you learn the system, and then we share it with others, teach them that same system, and they're able to build with or without you. And then through doing so, they're able to impact other people's lives, saving people money on their bills, and helping others with an opportunity to earn residual income through ACN and its partners. And so this is really big. I want to share with you why you want to build a team. So if you take a look at this next slide that I'm bringing up, ACN allows you to get paid what we call through levels of residual income. It's overriding residual income. And the way it works is that, let's say, for instance, you're an ACN and you introduce this business to Marie. Marie would fall on what ACN calls your first level or your level one. If Marie were to introduce Jeko, Jeko would fall on Marie's level one, but on your level two. Jeko introduced his sister, April. April falls on Jeko's level one. He falls on Marie's level two, but he falls on your level three. Let's say April introduces Melanie. Melanie falls on your level four. If Melanie introduces me, I fall on level 5. So if that makes sense to you guys, here's what happens. When Jeko goes out and gets customers, you're going to earn 4% residual income on all of his customers' bills. Even me, you don't know me, I don't know you. I'm on your level 5. But when I go out and get customers, you're going to get paid 4% on my customers as well. And the only thing that you need in order to get paid on all 5 levels of residual income in your team is what we call 75 personal customer points. And when you've obtained 75 personal customer points, ACN will allow you to get paid on all 5 levels. But here's what's really exciting. As you build a team, as I share this opportunity with others, I'm on your level 5. I introduced my brother. He's on my first level, but now he's on your level 6. So anything below your 5th level, levels 6 through infinity, once you become promoted to regional vice president, you get paid through all of those levels, percentages on all of the bills that are referred by your team all around the world. So it allows you to get paid, help a lot of people do a little bit, and you're able to earn substantial income in doing it. So how do we start and how do we build a team? Well, we schedule something we call in our team a soft opening. Everyone knows that usually as a private business Zoom. And what we do is for a soft opening is we set a date immediately. So if you're brand new, you want to set a date to do this. It's about roughly 30 minutes. Set a date where you have 30 minutes time for you and your mentor. And so what I recommend is text the person that got you involved and set up that time that works for you and your mentor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a really quick list. We're going to make a list of the people closest to you. Family, close friends, close coworkers, people we call flat tire friends. And flat tire friends are just simply people that if you had a flat tire, you couldn't get a hold of AAA or roadside assistance, and you needed to call someone who you knew, you could call them and you know no matter what, they'd come get you. Those are flat tire friends. The reason why we want close family, close friends, those type of people is because we're going to get their opinion. And people that are closest to you have opinions that matter. And the other reason is there's no script really needed to get a hold of these people. And chances are, you know, their job schedule, you know, their schedules throughout the week. So it's easier to figure out, it's easier to get in front of those people immediately. And the way we invite is simple. We use what we call a great news or announcement approach. And that'll allow people to get on the horn with us right away to see this business. We're going to schedule a call time with your contacts. And then we're going to do a 3-way call with your contacts and your mentor, your sponsor, so that way your mentor sponsor can help support you in sharing what we're going to be covering in that soft opening. Now, the next step is to invite. Here's what we do. And you're going to want to screenshot this because this is going to give you all the ammo you need to get results in your business. All you have to do is send a quick text message to the people closest to you. OMG, I'm really excited. I have great news. When do you have 2 minutes to talk? No matter what, people are going to respond. People love to hear great news, and they love to be on the end or exclusive on things that they don't know about. So right away, people are going to respond. And then you're going to schedule a time to talk. You're going to do a 3-way call with your mentor. And then your mentor is going to go over the exclusive invite to your first event. And your mentor is going to take care of that for you. All you're going to have to do is make the introduction. And then your mentor is going to do the presentation, and your people are going to be able to see it and give you their opinion on the presentation. The next thing we have is what we call the grand opening. And this is where we invite everyone. So the soft opening is just for your closest people right away, so we can get in front of people immediately. The people that you would ask for advice or for an opinion anyway. The grand opening is for everyone. And so we're going to set a date just like we did with the soft opening. We're going to schedule the date that works for you and your mentor. And then we're going to make a list of everyone. Remember the list that I talked about in the beginning, and I said everything's going to come from that? That's where this comes into play. Business owners, people with experience in this industry, real estate professionals, everyone that you know. And then we're going to reach out. The person with the most exposures wins. Here's what I found and what I learned, and this is a secret that I want to give to every single one of you. See, when I was new, I thought the best salesperson was the one making the most money in this business. And as I went up through the ranks, I learned that the best salesperson couldn't hold a candle to the person who got the most exposures. See, a salesperson has to convince someone to join. They have to convince someone to get customers. They have to convince someone to build the business. They have to convince someone to introduce them. But someone who just focuses on getting as many people to give their opinion, they find people that already wanted to join. They're already excited about showing people the business. They're excited about getting people as customers. And so the difference is that person is going to do it with ease while the salesperson is going to do it, but it's going to take a lot longer. So you want to be the person with the most exposures. Know this, the bigger your list, the more exposures that you have. 50% of the people will respond, and your goal is to get results right away. So remember, the point isn't to convince. The point is to show it and to ask people which category they are, and let the people tell you what they want to do. And when you have someone that tells you what they want to do, they own it, and they'll go after it harder and faster than people that you have to convince. Keep that in mind as you're building your ACN business, and schedule your PBZ, your private business Zoom right away. Okay. And with that being said, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go into the last topic. And I'm really excited about this because Jekyll, like I mentioned, he went to his first event in Lake Tahoe. And some of you went to your first events, your first big event in Oklahoma City. And the next big event, the next international training is going to be in Fort Lauderdale in September. And some of you may be thinking, you're hearing the excitement around these events, but you don't understand why. You might be thinking events like this are just for the serious people or for people that have more time. But what I'm here to tell you this evening is that these events are an integral part of your business. The people who utilize events build businesses faster, bigger, and stronger than other people that are even more skilled than them. So I want to share with you a few events that you can plug into right away. The first is the Team Wake Up Zoom. We have that. You can disregard the code. You don't need a code. You just can use that meeting, or you don't need a pin. You just use the meeting code 615-566-0532. Plug in by 8:55. You want to make sure you're there before 9 a.m. because we get started right at 9 for the Wake Up Zoom. And we have guest trainers that are from all over the country and sometimes even the world that will teach you how to get results in your ACN business. We have that you can plug into and participate anytime, Monday through Friday. Okay. And I want to show you why we're really in the promoting business, not the services business. Okay. We get paid on services, but when you get this, you're going to have a light bulb moment and your business is going to grow a lot faster. See, the first step to doing ACN is to have a soft opening or a launch. So what does the work look like for a soft opening or a launch? We're promoting your getting started in the business. We are inviting people and getting the opinion of the closest people to you. So we're basically promoting to the closest people to give their opinion for your soft opening or your launch. What's the next step? It's the private business Zoom. It's the grand opening, remember? So what are we doing? We're inviting everyone. So we're promoting to everyone we know to come onto the Zoom and see the information so they can give us their opinion afterwards. And then what's the next step? The next step is the training that you're on right now. How do you make an effective training? By promoting it to the people that are involved in your business and promoting the people that are going to be sharing, giving testimonials and training. And then the last step is the co-founder led trainings or the international trainings. And so what are we doing there? we're really promoting to get people to those events. Here's why. Tony Kupis, co-founder of the company, and one of the biggest reasons for the expansion of this business, said, when you promote an event, you get yourself out of the way and you get someone who is highly qualified to train your people. And there's an impact that comes with the experience in the environment. When you get great at promoting the events, you will build a business bigger than you could ever build it than you trying to do it all on your own. So events build you, events build your belief, and they build your business. So you want to get with your mentor or sponsor so that you can get your soft opening scheduled, your private business Zoom, or your grand opening scheduled. And this training will be recorded. This training is being recorded. So you'll be able to get people plugged into the training every single week so that they can understand how to build this business. Make sure you're registered for Fort Lauderdale, because that event is going to be a game changer. So many things launched recently. Health sharing with impact, ACN perks launched just recently. And we're going to have months where leaders are focused on building this, and you're going to be able to be trained on the best practices and how to get the most results on all the new services, as well as all the existing services that we have. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're done for tonight. I'm very excited that you were able to participate in the training. We kept it simple, and understand that if you can keep this super simple, then other people are going to be able to duplicate. It's not about sounding the best. It's about how easily you duplicate. And if you can take that moving forward and promote well, you're going to see results that are going to last you throughout your business. And you're going to be a testimonial on here, sharing how you were able to generate income and build a business for your family as well. So thank everyone for joining us this evening. Look forward to seeing all of you next time. Can't wait to see each and every single one of you at the top, because we know the bottom is way too crowded. God bless. Talk to all of you soon. Take care.